We got Bruce Brown. I never saw Bruce Brown in men's clothes. This Greek guy, he showed up in my life. This is a real Michigas, this guy. How do you hear him talk? He had no teeth. I say, how is he out there surviving? How is he managing to come into this bar and spend money? How is he paying rent? His name is George. He was Elvis Presley crazy.
George was out there living with any gay guy who would take him in.
This is my brother Michael's first wife, Maria. She's a lesbian.
She turned lesbian?
That's why she divorced him.
Freddie was the highest decorated merchant marine in the Second World War. Fred could spend. Fred was gay also. He's on the lam. He had to get out of town for embezzlement. Melvin. He was just a street fool. See, he could have been a cop too. He had all his teeth. The teeth were all good. Pretty smart. I don't know.
He was a customer for many years, and then he was a Yankee fan. Him and Murray always used to talk about the Yankees, and short guy. Now he's got that other hat on. Now he's shaved his goatee. He's got just a mustache. This is 1 year. He made how many changes already in a year? Imagine in this whole lifetime how many changes it must have been.
The maid is Pittsburgh. I ran into Pittsburgh in the Meadowlands a few years ago. Yes, there he was. He was a horse player.
The Chinese guy is Tom. He was a regular customer, nice man. He played the horses. This guy parked cars in the garage. He was like one of my first customers, him and him. Two characters. I got a picture of his son, so his son was a pimp. There they are, the two lovers, these two guys. I think I got one of her or him by himself.
Did Poppy ever talk about the fact that it was so gay?
I guess somewhere along the line that he accepted it because he loved the place itself, whatever was happening in the terminal. This was the Taj Mahal, the stinky old motherfucking place. Schmutzy. Tell you a story about the rat. You know the butterfly watercolors I have around? He's the one who did it. I have a later picture of him, but they beat the shit out of him. You know, the little skinny Irish gay guy, he had a brogue. He talks just the way he looks. He looked like he jumped out of a Hollywood set. He used to come in regular from work, and then he was working for the health department, and the health department sent him to Napal. It had something to do with contraceptives. And he brought me back like a papier-mâché type mask. Little mask that's hanging on the wall there. You know, my little camera bag, that was Lucky's. Lucky left it at the bar. After 2 years, he expected me to have it. I did. I kept it. Glass paintings, the one in the bathroom, he did them in the penitentiary. You know all those baseball gloves I brought home? For $2 and $3, he supplied me.
He sold me quite a few little trinkets. He sold me the silver dice for $1, silver hand for $2, all good stuff.
He came in one day with $20 silver quarters. He says, give me $20. Face value. I said, you know they're worth more than that. All you gotta do is go to 46th Street. He said, no, give me $20. They're still rolled up downstairs.
He was trying to sell these little tiles from erotic scenes. They were like made of plaster of Paris. That's what they were doing here. They came to this country to sell these things. I bought one of the Pentexes, $50 and a telephoto lens from him. Every time he came in, he had another hairdo.
Francois sold me the Swiss Army knife for 75 cents. If somebody came in the bar and I know they're just passing through and they were interesting, then I would approach them right then and there knowing that I wouldn't see them again.
Right.
.828 had this massive bun of hair, like a nest and beard, and I gotta take a picture of this motherfucker. I did.
This guy just went off the edge in life. It wasn't alcohol. Jack Warden, the actor. 12 Angry Men. Jack Warden came in the bar. And he wound up shooting his dog, saying that the dog was attacking him.
into the bar in a costume. You know you're not going to see him again. This woman, she had this look, like after she was going to walk out of the bar, she was just going to perish.
He was just some nut that used to go by the place all the time. And I got somebody to drag him in one day and took his picture. And you could see, look at him. You can know she's demented. And you don't know where she's going to wind up. You know it ain't going to be a nice place, whatever it's going to be. I finally got the right picture of that guy. And he's got all this face, whatever, the lines. Listen. 1 year in these people's lives is like 10. If they survive a year, it's like you can pack on another 10 on their face. Probably 20 on their body. But what do you think this stuff does? Make you look beautiful? You gotta remember, I was smoking dope every day. You gotta remember that. You'll never survive. It's almost like a confession.